All right. This is Iron Wolf. I am going to show you my two defensive game plans. I only really use two. A lot of the playbooks I've noticed are the same. So basically, what you do is you take the 4-3 base and 3-4 base defense and basically make your own. I'm going to go in here, game plan. First one I'm going to show you is a 3-4 base. Uh, the 3-4 base, uh, I noticed when I went through here that there's a lot of plays in here that just don't need to be in there. If you play a 3-4 team, or if you play against a 3-4 team, you don't want them putting four down linemen in there. You don't want them putting two down linemen in there, especially in nickel and dime situations, because a lot of the times you're going to draft three great defensive linemen and you're going to want them to play. So basically, the meat of the 3-4 game plan is this one right here, the two-man under. I really like it because you got your corners basically man to man. So draft a couple good corners, and then one of your linebackers sits right in the middle, which is always great because the running back, fullback, tight end, all of that will be covered middle of the field. Um, and then obviously safeties deep help so that if your corners get burned, you're good to go. You're blitzing these guys. These guys will either blitz or cover, and you can change it up. Let's say that there's nobody to cover, let them blitz. Cover three, cover two, cover one press. I really like. Uh, you get a blitzing linebacker, which is nice, and then the safety has to come down and cover probably tight end, halfback, running back, what have you. A lot of the times, what I'll do is I'll take control of that safety, move him down closer to the line so that he actually picks up his man. Since I noticed the computer doesn't really do that really well. For this particular, for the cover one press, I only have, if you notice, 1.5 stars because I like to run the cover two, the cover three, and the two-man under. Those are three of my bread and butter plays. I really like them, so I put a lot of stars on them. Cover one press, it's okay. I like it because I get a little extra pressure. Again, here we are, trio whip man, 1.5 stars. I may bring it up to two. Brings out a middle and the outside linebacker blitzing. Safety comes down to cover. Linebackers try to cover. Um, all in all, I like that play for the pressure you can get on one side. If you notice a weakness, you can also flip the play and then exploit a left or right tackle, what have you. Storm one brave leaves a safety deep, which is nice, and then you get you know a middle linebacker on one side. Basically, you get pressure from all over the place. That's nice. Double X bracket if that X wide receiver is killing you, then you can double them up. Um, there's just the normal plays. We're going to go to the trips defense. Now, the trips and the nickel are pretty much the same. You'll notice a lot of the same plays in there. And the reason is because I feel that when you do a trips defense, you have three down linemen, three linebackers, three corners, two safeties. That's just meat and potatoes. You got to have that, or you're gonna get killed. I've seen game plans with two down linemen and a whole bunch of corners, and that works sometimes. But if they come out in a three wide receiver set and try to run on you, you want your three best down linemen sitting there. Again, two man under. Something you'll notice again in here, what I always like to do is this guy in the middle. Got to cover the middle. Safety's deep. Helps you cover the any kind of deep passes or mid range passes. Cover three. I just like cover three. The reason I like cover three, you've got your flats covered, you got your down linemen coming, and then you've got the middle covered and obviously deep covered. Corner routes, deep corner routes here and here will be wide open, so just you got to make sure you got your safeties sitting in there. Cover one I like because you can blitz the safety if you want. Your strong safety, you can blitz him, or you can just have them keep on coverage, and then you got two guys sitting right in the middle. Good to play against teams like New England, so on and so forth. Anybody who likes to basically, you know, uh, run a lot of middle pass plays. Cover two again covers your flats, covers the middle, deep wide receivers. I added linebacker ram dogs in there because I love to all out blitz sometimes. And you got two stars, so it's not going to be called all the time. But if it is, you got to get rid of the ball, especially depending on what sliders. Currently, I'm using Mike 32's sliders, and I get pretty good pressure with that play. Again, double X, outside pressure, double Z, inside pressure, and then two-man under. I've got the two-man under with a blitzer, see, and a two-man under without a blitzer. So we're going to move on to nickel. Nickel defense, I've added the cover two sink, which only has two down linemen. The reason is I just really like cover two sink. If you're having trouble with defensive play calling, um, they're getting a lot of middle and short routes, like right behind your line, done. Cover two sink can put an end to that pretty fast. Here's, of course, another one of my favorite plays: two men under, guy in the middle, cover three, cover one. I like cover one again. It's two guys in the middle. Um, let's see, cover two, linebacker ram dogs. Again, this looks pretty similar to the trips defense. Move on to the dime. The dime and the 3-4 should have three down linemen and, two linebackers, and then the rest be corners and safeties. Two man under, I give it 3 stars because I like a little blitz on there. Cover two, cover three, just the basics. You got to have these in there. Two man press, similar to the two man under, but I think your corners press a little more on this one. I haven't really tested that out a lot, but I added it. Free safety robber. This is great because the safeties will sit right over the middle. And I got cover two sink in there twice. Oh no, I don't. Okay, good. Yeah, and the dime cover two sink out of the dollar set. That's where I got all the dime situations. Dollar set. Hail Mary defense. I just leave them all the same. Goal line defense. I leave pretty much the same. I took out a couple of um, like deep zone types of plays. Notice the flat buzz I kept in with a half a star, jam middle half a star. Most of these are going to get half a star, and then the rest of the time you're going to be calling flat slide. Thanks Mike 32 for that one because I've used that a lot and I've had some really good red zone defense. And that is 3-4. I will make another video for 4-3 soon.